Welcome to Reading the Room, where we explore the intersection of creativity and intuition. Hosted by Michael Frontier, a clairvoyant and architect of the soul, and his co-host, comedian Bente Engelstoft. Each week, we invite artists of all disciplines to pull back the curtain on the how and why of their craft. This is a sanctuary for creators, a place to bridge the gap between your work and your gut. So settle in, take a breath, and relax. Let's read the room.
Hey everyone, welcome to Reading the Room with Michael Frontier. Please say hello to my enchanting co-host, Bente Engelstoft.
Enchanting.
I was
wow.
all over the enchantment, so I thought I'd share that with the world.
Thank you so much. How are you, Michael?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm feeling really good.
You know, I have a question for you.
Okay.
So we're kind of far enough away from COVID. I know people still get it, but, we're like not in lockdown. And I was wondering for you and for our listeners, have you noticed anything different about yourself post-COVID?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to have so much like FOMO, like fear of missing out, where I if there was a party, if there was an event, I wanted to be there. And now I don't want to. Not because of germs.
No.
But more because of I'm just like, oh, I don't have to. I don't need to. I don't seek that sort of same external stimuli validation as much as I used to. I think it's also a getting older thing, but also going, that's okay. I'll hear about it if anything happened.
Yeah.
And I'm not as scared of missing out. And if I want to go, I'll go. But I'm also very comfortable saying thank you so much for the invitation, but I can't make it this time.
Isn't that a great feeling?
Yes.
Big time.
Absolutely.
I understand completely. I got you. I still do that. It's like when you make plans and the idea of it in the moment,
Yes.
It's like, oh my God, this sounds like fun. And then it gets closer and closer and it's the day of and it's like, oh, why did I make plans to go out tonight? Like dinner in the house and a movie.
Oh, please. What about you? Anything different?
Yeah. You know what I've noticed, and it's probably popping up more so now, is like, I really like to read and, when magazines easy, Instagram, that's super easy. But I've noticed I have not sat and read a book since COVID.
Yeah,
it
takes real effort.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was a voracious reader. I genuinely enjoy reading, and I've maybe read one book cover to cover post COVID.
Wow.
I don't know if and it's like I've never had COVID.
No.
I never had it.
That's great.
Yeah, never. Terry, me, never. Neither one of us.
That's awesome.
But I don't know if it was more of like post-traumatic, having gone through that event with, everybody. As far as I know, everything's fine with me. I'm not a sick person, whatever cognition. I believe my cognition is there. You can all tell me differently. I mean, I can read things and well, that is a work in progress. Trust me. I'm the first one to admit it.
Well, I would say you also read people.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of probably your energy, I know they're not exactly the same, but similarly, you are taking in information and that is part of your work that you do, so I'm sure after your day is done, you're like, I'd love to not think too much.
Thank you, Dr. Engelstoft, because that's a part of it. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah.
But it's true. It is.
How many of the books behind you? I can see that all your bookshelves behind you. Yeah. How many of those would you say that you've read?
I've read all of them.
Okay, well, you're off the hook then. So you can take a break from reading.
Yes, I can. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Maybe I just really need like a really good novel.
Can I recommend one?
Of course.
I read this book during the pandemic called Pachinko, and it's this story over many generations of this one Korean family, and it is so heartbreaking but beautiful. And after I read, I couldn't put it down, and I gifted it to everyone I knew that year. And they made a series based on it on Apple, which was very beautiful as well. I didn't finish it. just because the book was so good. I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
I
yeah.
liked holding that. But
I do too.
if you need a good book recommendation,
Ooh,
that's the
thank you for
one.
that. Okay. All right, good. I will. Thank you. Thank you. I think we've got a beautiful show for us today. Why don't we get started and introduce our next guest?
I can't wait. Let's do
Let's
it.
go. Success isn't just about what you build. It's about the internal framework that supports it. I'm Michael Frontier, and whether we're reading the room on the podcast, sitting for a reading, or beginning our coaching work together, my mission is the same: to help you shed old patterns and move forward with a grounded spirit and a fluid heart. When you align your intuition with your intent, you finally reclaim the lightness of your being, step into your purpose, and leave with permission. Connect with me at michaelfrontier.com. Today on Reading the Room, we explore the alchemy of the reveal with Nalini Sharma. Nalini is a performer, writer, and an award-winning creator behind the dark comedy Garbage and the international hit Until Death. Nalini has toured her solo work from LA to the Edinburgh Fringe, but it's her work with clowning that truly hits home, choosing the flawless absurdity of being human over the constant audition for perfection. Nalini, welcome to the show.
Wow. That bio blows me away every time.
It's so beautifully written.
It's so beautifully written.
Feel free to use it wherever you are.
I've already copied paste on a clipboard.
That's a good thing. You're very smart. We like that.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming and hanging with us today.
Oh my gosh, my pleasure. I'm so excited.
Okay, so the first question is, beautiful name.
Thank
I
you.
want to make sure I'm saying it correctly. So Nalini,
Yeah.
like colony.
Yes.
So what does that mean?
It means lotus. It's the
Ah,
lotus flower. Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
That ties into a lot of what we're talking about today.
Really?
Yeah, it is. So, I think I cut you off. What were you going to say?
I was gonna say, I'm so great at podcasting.
So are we.
That's true.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, we leave all the names in. We're not worried. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
We're casual here.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say in the language, in Hindi, Sanskrit, maybe roots. Yeah.
Love
Beautiful.
it.
Mhm.
Talking about being on a podcast, I never realized how much I say I've been listening to the podcast because they're being released now. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, if this was like a drinking game, you guys would be because I was not aware of how much I say,
Yeah.
So
And
something-
mine is, wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
but you say it with such conviction and
I
you say
mean
it differently every single time.
You
So
mean it? Yeah.
I love it. I think it's great. So anyway, because we can do this all day long.
All day.
We need to get
That's
back to
Nalini.
So Nalini. So from what I understand, you grew up in India.
Mm-hmm. Part of it. Part of my
Part of it.
childhood.
How old were you when you moved to the States?
9.
Oh boy. Okay, so we're going to come back to that. So from what I understand, what was it like growing up in India? I've never been. It's high on my list of places to go, so I will
Oh
be
my
talking
gosh.
to you when I go because we'll be
Yeah.
going together.
Oh, yeah. We
Yeah,
could.
'cause I always,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, what was it like? It was, I mean, I moved around a lot. I've
Mm.
moved around almost all my life, except the latter half, the first half of my childhood. My dad was in the Navy.
Mm.
He was in the Indian Navy, the Royal Navy. And the
Cool.
Indian Navy was sort of, it's built with British rules. So it's very proper. And I kind of grew up with those etiquettes, like, weird British etiquettes, like, how to eat my food, quote unquote,
Sure,
properly. And then we lived on different bases, like naval bases, essentially, during my childhood. So I was born in Bangalore,
Mm.
and then and all my schooling was also like naval public schools, like they're called NAL Central Schools. So that's where I got my education, and you would learn all the languages,
Oh, wow.
Hindi, English. Yeah, so I learned speaking English quite young. And yeah, so it was Bangalore, and then we did Goa, no, Cochin, Goa, Delhi, and then back to Bangalore.
Wow.
And then my dad decided he wanted to change. My parents both decided that they wanted to change course. So my father quit the Navy. He wasn't seeing any growth there
Mm.
personally. And, America at the time, I can't believe I have to say at the time.
Back then.
That's
Back
sad,
then.
isn't it?
It's so
Yeah.
sad, and that deterioration has only happened in the
Ooh.
last, yeah. Great education system.
Yeah.
So everyone wanted to come, get educated
Sure.
in the U.S. and, that American dream,
Yeah.
the promise of like a
promise.
middle class life in the U.S. was a good life.
Very good.
Used to be, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. And just with your dad, was he only stationed in India, or did you ever travel to other continents? And
No, yeah,
Okay.
we stayed, and my dad was away a lot. My dad was on
I'm
the
sure.
ship, the
Yeah.
Harrier. Yeah, it's the Top Gun ship. It's
Yeah.
the
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
yeah, the where
Wow.
all the plane. Oh, whoa!
See? The
The
acting bug
yeah.
hit early. You had to have the right ship.
Yeah.
Daddy can't be on another ship but the Top Gun
Yeah.
ship. So
Yeah, it was the Top Gun
Okay.
ship. It's like where all the fighter jets would take off and land. So he
Wow.
used to be on those for like months at a time, and because he was a lieutenant, he was a chief engineer for those
Wow.
fighter jets.
Did you ever get to
Yeah.
go with him on the ship? Did he ever take
Once in
you?
a while, yeah,
Yeah.
but not for months. I would just go
No,
like
no, I
visit.
didn't think so.
Yeah.
Oh, Father, where should we take the ship?
I know. Can you imagine a little Indian girl being like, over here?
I could imagine it. Yes,
Yeah.
I could. So
Yeah.
while you were in India, there was an
Yeah.
accident.
Oh, yes. There were a couple. Yeah.
So what happened?
They were like, kind of, they were motorcycle accidents. One was motorcycle and one was scooter. One of them, so the motorcycle accident was actually kind of crazy. It was raining, just like it is today in LA.
Yeah.
And my dad was taking me to school, and, helmets. He had a helmet on, and my foot just slipped and went inside the wheel.
Ouch.
Yeah. And then he couldn't hear me. He thought I was playing
Yeah.
on his back.
Oh.
He couldn't hear me.
Oh.
So that whole ride until he got to a stoplight, my
Oh,
foot was
boy.
in the wheel, just getting
Oh no.
sliced. Yeah.
Ouch, ouch,
It's
ouch, ouch,
crazy.
ouch,
It's
ouch,
like a
Yeah.
little freak accident.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
An accident, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And how old were you?
I was, I think 6, 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had like, and then the following, like a year and a half later or 2 years later. No, the first one I was like 5, 6, and the second I was like 7, 8.
Okay.
I have to ask my mom for the exact years. But, and then, yeah, and the second one, in India, full families being on scooters is very normal. So I was in the front, my dad, my brother, and then my mom. And it's kind of funny. There was no street lights, and my dad literally went over a coconut. And everyone was safe except me, because I went boom like this,
Oh.
and then I skidded all the way. I like flew and skidded all the way across the road, and my tooth came off, and then I had a horrible, like, all my skin was ripped off from the left part of my leg until you could see the bone.
Oh.
Yeah, it was kind of brutal. And so, like, I remember my mom was just like freaking out because that was 2 accidents with my legs
Yeah, yes.
in a short period of time. So
Very
I
short.
remember, yeah, she went to the astrologer. She was like, "I don't know what's going on?" And then the astrologer was like, "Oh, yeah, it's in her charts, I think." I think this is what he said.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then she gave me, the astrologer said she needs to wear, 1 emerald and 1 ruby stone on her hand. Um,
Interesting.
For
yeah,
protection?
for protection. Mhm.
Huh.
So, and since then, like, I have had near miss freak accidents, which are like near total catastrophes.
Yeah.
Um, but I've escaped. Like, it's,
Yeah.
Someone's
um,
watching out for you.
someone's
Yes.
watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well, that
know.
ties into the little vision I had. So, but we're going to get to that in a second.
Okay, okay.
So, and your leg, is it okay? Is there any
Oh, yeah.
permanent
Now it's
damage?
okay.
Like,
Yeah,
okay, wow.
it's just uh, really, ugly slash beautiful
Yeah.
scars.
Yeah.
Um,
Of course they're
yeah, I have
beautiful.
scars all
Yes.
over my body.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Wow.
it's yeah, it's I don't know.
Well, I'm just curious. I had a psychic tell me once that for me to stay away from motorcycles because if I was on one, I was going to lose a limb. And I was young, like late teens, early 20s or whatever. So that it always stuck with me, because listen, I do this stuff for a living, but you have to be careful in how you deliver these messages.
Yeah.
And I really listened to it because I was like, oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. But,
Oh my God.
I've softened up. But what do you think? What was the
Yeah.
message for you to having gone through 2 scooter motorcycle accidents at such a young age? Like, what do you think? What's the significance of it for you?
I mean, that's what I was trying to explore with my show.
Oh, good, 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 good,
Yeah,
good. Okay, good, good. So,
because yeah.
no,
So
that's great.
tell the
Go,
people a
please,
little bit
please.
about your
Yeah,
show.
that's what I want to
Yes.
know.
Oh yeah, I mean the show, because like at a young age, spending time in hospitals, it there's like subconscious sort of shift that I think happens with the experience of the trauma, and you know um and I remember being on that hospital bed, one of the naval hospitals, which they're not known for being great. And the doctor wanted to amputate my foot
Mm,
off because there were like maggots growing in it,
mm,
by the time we got to the
mm.
hospital. And so, and he was just pouring like anesthesia, not anesthesia, but like, the pre
Alcohol,
Mhm.
something that was
Iodine or
burning,
something.
Benadryl, or
something, iodine maybe. And
yeah.
um I was on a metal sheet, like it was like, like a war, like a naval
Yeah,
hospital,
yeah.
like a metal sheet staring up at this in this big warehouse type ceiling, and just screaming. Um and because it was painful. He didn't give me any anesthesia, and he's just plucking maggots out. And then he was like, he wanted to chop my foot off. And then of course my parents were in panic mode, and like, absolutely not. We're gonna take you to a private doctor.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, if my parents hadn't kind of like, come in, he
Mhm.
would have just gone through with the procedure, just
Sure.
chop my foot off.
Ooh.
Um,
Thank
it's
God they were
crazy.
there. My
Yeah,
God.
thank
Yeah,
To
God your
thank
parents were
advocate for
there.
God.
you. Because as a child, you can't
As a
advocate for
child.
yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, it's crazy.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
then let me add something to this. So, of course I'm getting ready for the show, so we've never met. So we're
Yeah.
just meeting now for the first time. If our paths have
Yeah.
crossed, but this is officially our first time meeting, just so our listeners know. And so, I know what I get intuitively, and of course I want to check my facts. So, I got turned on to your Instagram page. And so when I looked at your page, so I looked at like the profile page. And so like a bunch of pictures popped up, and on the top row there were three pictures, but the picture of you, I believe it's probably from your play. You were in
Mhm.
black leather pants sitting on the ground.
Yeah.
And I just want to make sure the
As you
play,
would.
Until death.
Until death.
Yeah.
And so when I saw that picture, the image I got was because when I looked at you in the picture, I immediately in my mind's eye saw you. I saw you performing on the stage, but you were literally hovering over yourself, and you were connecting with your audience in such a way that I have never felt before. And you were able to observe yourself working below, but you were the way you were connecting with your audience was each person, nobody distracted you, nobody threw you off. Every person was contributing to the success of the show. And I thought, wow, I mean, it's what I do, but I don't get to really always witness it. I just do it.
Yeah.
So watching you perform that way was really inspiring for me. And so there's a little bit more. So I wanted to ask you, like, are you aware of that when you're on stage? Are you aware of that connection and that ascended self that's hovering over you?
Wow.
Or am I telling you something?
I'm gonna cry.
Well, okay, cry because there's more. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Am I aware? Yeah, sometimes yes, when I'm truly in my body.
Mm,
Yeah, I'm not aware of the literal sense that you're
I
saying
understand
that
what
I'm
you.
hovering,
Yes.
but I do feel definitely a spiritual connection with my audience when I'm really in it.
Yeah.
When those great shows, we all have had them, like in those moments, oh, it's the best feeling of the world and
Hmm.
the thing that I'm chasing all my life. Um, yeah.
Beautiful. So then, Benda told me we're going to interview you and you're going to be on the show, and I know about the play and it went to Scotland and all that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah.
I had a little pop up on my window. I got to get rid of it. This is the beauty of a live podcast.
That's right.
So then I started doing my research,
Hmm.
and I learned about the motorcycle accident and that you were in the hospital for a period of time.
Hmm.
And then the image that dropped in was the energy of the energy that surrounded you in the hospital was the energy that was surrounding you while on stage.
Wow.
And what I thought was, what the feeling was, your ancestors, like our spirit guides, but with grandparents, or just, I mean, anybody in our familial lineage, our lineage. And so I, again, was wondering, like, can you feel your ancestors speaking to you?
Um, yeah, I do have a connection with my great grandmother
There.
on my mom's side and my grandparents on my mom's side.
Yes.
Yeah, and they're no longer here.
No,
Um,
but their energy
and
is.
their energy, yeah. And my mom recently on her latest India trip, she asked about, you know, as she does, about her entire family and being like, what is wrong with my family and why can't they get their shit together? It's usually how she starts. I'm just kidding. I'm so just kidding. Um, my mom's brutal. You'll love her. She's where I get the comedy from.
We love it.
Yeah, she said, she was like, hey, I talked to the astrologer and who's been watching over you is Amma, who's
Mm,
my grandma. And my grandmother died when I was 9, right before we
mm,
moved to the US. And it was a pretty brutal hit. Um, I remember that. I remember her her death pretty clearly. Um, because she was the one who kind of raised me when I was first born. in Orissa, like the first year and a half of my life. Like she was because my parents had gone to England for this like Navy thing, a really prestigious like job offer that my dad had, and my mom followed him to be with him. And in India, it's a village. It's truly a village to take care of a child. So it was not. It's no strange thing to give your child to the grandparents to raise. So I know that, and it's funny because and I'm always saying I keep escaping these freak things, and I'm like, man, someone is watching over me for sure, knock on wood. And then when my mom said, yeah, this astrologer was talking about my grandma, it kind of did feel, you get tingles. You're like, oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it's
Mhm.
her. Yeah, so she's kind of been there.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
I'm so glad that you know that, because that was my first thought, was like your grandparents are around you.
Mm-hmm.
And um absolutely, like one of my questions was like, can you feel your ancestors inspiring you, guiding you? And you just answered that. And they are absolutely guiding you. So whenever you're out on stage, they've cleared the room. They've
Oh
cleared
wow.
the energy for you. So there's absolutely no reason for you to be afraid. And like, afraid is not like cowering in the corner, but sometimes we just get a little nervous about putting ourselves out there. It's like, you have no excuse now, because you've just told the world what's happening, and I'm just validating what's already happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that helpful?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I
And
didn't
you have
think
to say
about
yes
them.
with conviction.
Oh, okay.
You have to say yes, because
Yes.
you really have to own it, because they really want you to own it. This is yours. It's your gift. I want you to answer, but I'm forget stuff. I'm going to throw it out to you. You have to own this power. You are representing thousands of years of history, and we need you to be seen. We need you to perform. We need you to tell your story.
I'm
There's
gonna
more, but I
cry.
want, yeah,
I'm
cry.
gonna
Yeah.
cry for you.
Yeah, I'm like
So
in shock.
powerful.
there's a
Podcast, you can't
lot
see
of.
my face, but I'm in
Oh
shock.
no, they can't, because we'll put this up on YouTube.
They
Oh,
will.
So yeah, your camera ready. You're perfect.
You look gorge. You look gorgeous.
gorge.
So
I never thought about them clearing the room. I never thought about that. Yeah, but I know that they're there. They're there.
when I was watching you perform, this is me in my mind's eye. I mean, I'm sitting here in California, right? But I was watching you. It did not matter if there were 100 people in front of you, 1,000 people in front of you. It didn't matter if there were just 1,000 people at your show and 1,000,000 people at this festival. Like, nobody could knock you off your game. That's what you look like to me when you're performing.
Wow.
That's what you look like to me when you're writing. So, because I'm the lay person, I know what I can do intuitively, but I'm the one that's sitting in the audience watching all of you. And I love what you guys do. I love performers. I love that you can take me out of my head and give me permission to dream a bigger dream. It's why you do what you do. But I'm telling you, honey, you're onto something with what you're doing, and don't deny us you.
Yeah. Wow. Yes.
I know you were not expecting. Oh, she's a fast learner. I like
Yeah,
that.
that's
right.
So,
Yes.
so good.
And as a third party, I can say Nalini is an incredible performer
Yeah.
and writer, and it flows so easily from the outsider to
Yes.
you and through you. It's
Yes.
very cool to watch. You're so
Yes.
clear in your intentions, and I think that is why it communicates so easily to the
Mhm.
audience.
I
Yeah.
pulled up a clip of you on YouTube. I just was looking for stuff so I knew what I was talking about.
Mhm.
And it was Mother Nature. This is like from 10 years ago.
Oh, really?
And yeah, and the girl's on a date and she's gonna get her period, and your Mother Nature bringing the period to her.
What?
Do you know this sketch?
When is this?
This I thought.
Oh,
am I saying
yeah, it does sound
Right.
familiar,
Yeah,
but
you've
I
got a
thought I
glove on.
deleted that.
Oh no, I saw it. No, but I was like, oh, that was really...
Oh my God,
Well,
YouTube.
we can take that out. So if you don't want anybody to see it, we will not talk about it. So,
Make sure it gets out.
but I was like, wow.
I'm doing what now? That sounds like a sketch. Did I write that? I don't even know what.
It was a blonde-haired woman. She's on her first date with this guy. All right.
Okay, yeah.
But it was great. I got to see her perform, and I thought it was really good. So, well, listen, why don't we go to a quick commercial, and we'll have more with Nalini when we come back.
Hey everybody, it's Bente Engelstoft. Are you familiar with that Sunday scary feeling? Me too. I'm someone who deals with anxiety, and the best thing I've found to treat it is to work with my hands. I love to make art, and so I've started the Sunday Scaries Art Club. It's an art club for adults. Find out more at Sunday Scaries Art Club on Instagram.
Hey everybody, welcome back. We are talking to the very accomplished, I have it right here, Nalini Sharma.
Yes.
Nalini. I want to say it right, so I'm like pausing on how I say your name. So you mentioned this earlier. So you moved to the States and you were about 9 years old.
Yes.
Had you ever been to the States before?
No.
Before you moved here? Wow. That's a big move.
Time. Huge move. Very abrupt feeling.
I was going to say, was there a culture shock?
Oh my God. Giant culture shock. In India, people are everywhere. And America is so isolating.
It's so isolated. Yes.
And
yes.
Our first, the town that we moved to, where my aunt and uncle's town in Indiana. So we moved from, tropical climate to like snow, freezing snow, small town suburbia in the Midwest. It was such a huge culture shock.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
What did you think?
I can't remember. I was just trying to be a kid, and I can't, I think I was just like, going with the flow, adapting, but or trying to as best as I could. And I just remember like just it's so quiet and it's so cold.
Yeah, it's
It's
cold.
so cold and quiet, and it's jarring.
Yeah.
It's jarring. I think all of us felt it. Not my brother because he was too young, but my mom and dad, I think, yeah.
You mentioned you've got a brother. Are there other siblings, or is it just you and your brother?
It's just me and my brother in terms of
Perfect.
immediate family, but we have a pretty big extended family. My cousins and I are really we're very close.
Yeah.
And yeah, now it's like every Diwali, it's such a good time because we're all so close, and we're all kind of like growing up together in the United States, and we've all had like different culture shock acclamations, that we can all connect to and like kind of relate with as we
I know you said you've got family in Indiana, but like, why Indiana? Like, why? If you've got the opportunity to come. Like,
it has India in the name.
Yeah, I guess. That's good. That's very good.
My dad was like, looking at a map.
Oh, God.
No, it was just a temporary move.
Sure.
Because my dad, got accepted into University of Florida.
Oh.
Gainesville. So, but in transition, he came first. He drove down, got settled.
Sure.
In transition, my mom and me and my brother stayed at my aunt's house, and they were in Indiana because of job. My uncle was in steel. He still is.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, steel, which was Indiana.
Yeah, wow, you're right outside of the border from Chicago to Indiana.
Yeah.
The steel mills on the lake.
The whole steel, all the towns,
Yes,
Gary,
big time. Right,
Munster, all those.
right.
Mhm.
And culturally, was Indiana a hotspot for people emigrating from India?
I don't
Did you
know.
have a lot of community other than your family?
Yeah, there was my aunt's friends. There is a big like Indian community outside of Chicago. Uh, engineers. There were a lot of because in that time period there was a movement of to get
Mm,
in engineers out here. You know,
yeah,
the
Mm.
top scientists and engineers come to America. The
yeah,
HB1 visa, all of that stuff was government initiated programs.
sure,
Um, so there was if you look, there are all these like research R&D centers, you call them, research and developmental centers for those big corporations. They're all in these like small depressing towns, but they all have, you know, uh, a giant South Asian community because they're all there because of those
sure.
that
Wow.
reason.
Mhm.
Well, so then your parents have you,
Yeah.
this little actor at
Oh,
9, 10,
yeah.
11 years old.
Not
So,
yet. No actor.
okay.
Mm-mm.
So,
Actor was a late bloom.
was it any of that creativity encouraged as a child?
So my mom, so in South India, there's a cultural thing to put your kids through dance and music. Just everyone has to train in the arts.
Mm,
All the kids, which I think is such a wonderful practice. And my mother had talent, like big talent. She was a really wonderful dancer, and she's also still is a wonderful painter and a late
mm,
bloomer poet. My mother writes incredible poetry, which is this new thing.
good for her.
In the last 2 years, I was like, wait, what? In
That's so
Urdu.
cool. Wow.
Oh,
And Urdu poetry, if you understand the language, it is deeper, more profound, I find, than English poetry. I feel like English is such a limiting language.
hmm,
And Urdu, you're just like, oh my God, that like
yeah,
you just keep getting deeper and deeper. And my mother, she's incredible. She's
good
just,
for her.
yeah.
How,
That's
if you don't
awesome.
mind me asking, how old is your mom?
My mom is in her 60s.
Good for her. I'm
Yeah.
63. So
Yeah.
good for her because I
Yeah.
love when people and finding a new creative outlet at older ages. It's
Yeah.
great anytime, but I love that she's still pursuing her dream and her passion, and her dream and passion is still exposing itself to her, revealing itself to her.
It's
So
beautiful.
that's very inspiring.
It's so inspiring.
Mm,
Sometimes I read her poetry and I'm like, this, my mother wrote this,
yeah.
you know, and sometimes, of course, it'll be like about my dad. And I'll be like, okay.
Don't need to know that.
I'm like, I don't need to read that one.
Is it like sexy?
It's profound.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's love. It's, yeah, and sometimes also hatred. I don't know.
They go hand in hand. Yeah.
So
Yeah, they go hand in
do.
hand.
They
After
do.
that many years of marriage,
Yes,
you can't.
yes.
Yeah, you're lying to yourself if it's
You've
not.
got written history of your parents' marriage, so
Oh,
you know
yeah.
it'll live on forever. So
Oh, I
good
know.
for
My
you.
dad is like counting. He won't. So they have these bag of letters that they wrote to each other when they were young. My parents had a very passionate like love life, and why did I say it like that?
You can say it proudly. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they have these bag of letters that I like so want. Like, you know, I want to get in there, and my
Yeah.
dad will not allow
No.
me. He's like, no.
It is none
I
of your
want to write
business.
that story. He wants to write that story.
Love
Good for him.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
He was like, I was like, but Dad, you know I'm going to make it good, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there's trash bags full of love
Good
letters.
for Dad. Dad's a shadow artist. Dad's got to
shadow
write
artist.
a story.
They
Good
both
for
are
him.
shadow artists.
Yeah.
So in the beginning, I think because we were all in survival mode of this American dream, I think
Yeah.
it was kind of a traditional, what you hear often with the immigrant sort of story is, you know, pursue medicine, get a stable job, all of those.
Right.
And I did follow that for
Sure.
a good while.
Yeah, because what did you study, Nalini? I know this, but I forgot.
Biology.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's standard.
Sure.
Bio
yeah.
pre-med.
Served you well.
Bio
Sure,
pre-med.
of course.
Very normal route.
Were you a
Sure.
good student?
I was a good student.
I
I was
bet
a good
you were.
student. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was a good student. I never got a C, thank God.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I
never.
did.
I mostly got C's.
I went to school for personality. So yeah.
I'm a personality hire for sure.
I mean, that's why I hired you, Benda.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, for those who don't know, I got to direct a second iteration of Until
Yeah.
Death when it came back to LA after it was in
Yes.
Edinburgh, and it was
Ugh.
such a pleasure and such a joy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
will we be able to see it? Will I be able to see it? Is it going to be performed anytime
Yeah, I mean,
soon?
I'm
want
working
to.
on a New
Oh,
York
good.
run right now.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide schedule and because I want to be able to fly Mike Rose, who's also in the cast, who's brilliant, and I want to be able to have Benda and Mike on with me.
Yeah.
So it just take a little scheduling, but I'd love like a
Yeah.
New York run.
Yes. Yeah.
Where
So-
I actually hover off the ceiling.
I want to see. I
Michael.
will come.
Yes.
I will come.
It's so funny you talked about her hovering above herself
Yeah.
because it's literally what our dream is to have Nalini hovering above
Oh,
the
wow.
audience in the top of the show.
Oh, well, then
So-
let's
Yeah.
make that happen.
So that it's going to happen. We're
Yeah.
just-
It's going to happen.
It's
Yes,
a matter of
yes, yes.
Yeah.
So this is a solo show with other people.
We call it a solo-ish.
It's solo-ish.
not so solo.
Not
I
so
got
solo.
you. Not
Not
so
so
solo.
solo.
I just want to make sure I understand. I love it.
Yeah.
I think that's perfect. So good.
Yeah.
And we will make the hovering happen.
Oh yeah.
So that's already in the works. So this is
Yes.
good. I'm
Your
glad I said
grandparents
it.
are on it.
Oh,
Right?
They're on it. Clear the room.
And for me as a layperson, I'm just curious: is it easier to perform as a solo artist, or is it better to have other people up on the stage with you? What do you find easier?
Easier?
What do you like better?
What do I like better? Yeah. Of course, like the solo work is challenging and
Yeah.
it's nice to kind of explore that. And it's great for your abilities and to kind of feel good. But I love collaboration. I really
do
love
too.
Me
collaboration.
too.
And that's why when I brought Mike on first for the first iteration, he was just so brilliant. He had no lines, but he was just so brilliant. And he was, stealing scenes from me, which I fucking love. Can I swear? Yeah,
Yes.
I love. Yeah, I was like, this guy's great. And so I have to write for him. And he didn't even, this is funny because, and he can tell you this too, that I didn't learn about the way his mother died before writing the monologue. And I had written like a piece for him, a monologue about his mother dying of cancer and in the hospital. And then I find out during our conversation, that's how his mother passed away. And
I
It
had
was-
no idea
Wow.
that was the
Yeah.
order.
And because it was like an early, like a notebook draft,
Mhm.
literally, just like, I was like, I need something from Mike, but I hadn't even told him because, I don't want the actor to get attached if I decide not to do that.
Sure.
Totally.
So yeah. And then it just fit because he also has that spirit in the hospital, I think we both have a really deeper
Mhm.
subconscious understanding of what that is
Yes.
in the hospital.
But I
Yeah.
want to honor something you just said of writing a monologue for somebody where you think you're just writing it, but to me that's you tapping into your intuition or allowing Grandma Ona.
Mhm.
How do you say-
Amma.
Amma.
I used to call her
Amma.
Amma. Yeah.
Yeah, Amma coming through.
Mm-hmm.
And because you're an oracle, you're a speaker. That's what you do.
Yeah.
And you have to stop denying it, and you have to stop acting like you're not hearing these messages.
Oh.
So that's why I'm so glad you're here today. So you kind of got like a little reading, and we're not done, but
Yeah.
that's the energy we want you to step into. I'm just curious. So like when you were writing for Mike,
Mm-hmm.
When you wrote that, do you remember, like, was it effortless and you wrote a paragraph in minutes?
Yeah.
It was
Effortless.
just right.
The
Like,
whole show was
it felt
effortless
too
in
easy. Yeah,
creation.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
So that's your it. That's it
Yeah.
for you. That's what it feels like. Whatever it looked like, that's what it is for you. And that's what we want you to continue working with, working towards, but use that energy. It's free. It's yours. Nobody else can open that. That's
Yeah.
why we need you to do what you do. It's why, okay, you had these accidents and you ended up, I will imagine you spent a good time in the amount of time in the hospital. And so I always think, like, well, something good has to come from this.
Hmm.
And look at the good that's coming from it now.
Yeah.
It could be, 10, 15, 20 years later, whatever the amount of time is, but we want you to use this and capitalize on it.
Yeah.
And don't apologize. Like, you're
Yeah.
just simply sharing your history and your story, but your story is going to help so many other people.
Yeah.
I mean, how you turned time in the hospital into being a bat. Like, for me as a layperson, I mean, I love it. But like,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you turn yourself into a bat in a hospital? Like, because you can and
Mhm.
perform it. And you had to put that out into the world.
Yeah.
And by
Like,
the
I
way,
can't wait to come and see it.
Yeah.
So, right. Brenda,
and by the
please.
way, Michael, little Nalini is represented by a single crutch, wearing a little bob wig. It hops around stage. And it is so sweet, heartbreaking, and
Yeah.
hilarious all at the same time.
That was such a good idea, Benda. I think it was your idea, no?
I think together,
Yeah,
it made us laugh
it
so
was
much.
such a good idea.
I am so inspired by my own imagination, but your imagination. It gives me permission to go live the way I feel I need to live.
Yeah.
You like talking about like borders and building walls. It's like it knocks those borders down. It takes
Yeah.
those walls away, and it just gives me permission to be free and live effortlessly. One of my problems was when things were coming too easily. I felt like I was taking the easy way out. So of course I had to go make it harder to like prove like I've really earned this. And putting in the sweat and the time, yes, but when you're in that flow, when you become a master at your craft, I'm telling you, man, you can write your own ticket. And what I just said actually kind of ties into a couple of other things that you've done. I'm so excited to learn that you founded Blue Pen Theater.
Co-founded.
I want to make sure I'm saying this correctly. I don't want to take away from
Yes.
anybody.
Yeah.
And also, so Flawless, spelled FLWLS, but pronounced flawless. So fill me in on, no, it's not. I love it. But fill me in on those two productions.
Yeah. Oh gosh, they're incredible things that have happened in the last like few years now. Like you were saying, I think I've been coming into like my own and just creating my own things and not waiting around for people to, give me permission, give me so much of your life as an actor is just like waiting for someone to give you a job. And creation has a completely different spiritual element to it, which I really, really love. And it comes back to the spirit for me. It really does. And so Blue Pen Theater is something I trained with. I'm trained with this incredible teacher, Marjorie Ballantyne, here in LA. And some of our classmates and I, as we kind of moved through the master class, we got close and we all have a similar kind of energy to like make. And, I miss like what New York theater, like off Broadway used to be, where you go see shows and all the actors are unknown and there's a new play by a writer that's new. And like, it's so good. Like,
Yeah. Yep.
you know, it's so good. It's not just like stars, you know, it's not just like celebrities, like, you know, it's like unknown actors just doing amazing work. And I come from like downtown New York theater. Like
Mm.
it was a fusion of experimental plus avant-garde plus also like, you know, great plays. Um, and I missed that. And turns out my classmates and colleagues, they were also like kind of aching for that. So we just said, oh, you'll appreciate this story. Um, I remember we were like, you know, this was 2.5 years ago, and we're like, maybe we should just put up a play. We would meet every Thursdays and, you know, do work, like kind of just like do things. And then we should put up a play. Like, yeah, you know, just get together and like just put up a play. Like, and then I remember saying, yeah, I mean, like, what do we need? Like $30,000? And they're
Oh,
like, and everyone, and we were all laughing, me included, and we're like, ha
yeah.
ha ha ha, yeah, $30,000. You know, ha ha ha, yeah, that's all we need. And then we moved on, and then you know, kept going. 2 months later, one of my co-founding members, Nika, she's incredible, producer, everything. She calls and she's like, "Hey, so I have this old friend of mine who wants to give money to theater in New
Yes,
York, in
please.
LA."
Yes.
And
Yes.
I
Yes.
pitched us to him,
Oh,
and he's like down if we come up with like a business plan and we come up with a thing to do. And then you're like, well, how much does he want to give? And he's like, well, he's like 30,000
oh, wow.
per
Yeah.
show or something like that,
Oh,
like something like that.
wow.
And we were like,
Yes.
and my friend Amanda, she like looked at him, she's like, oh my God, you
Yeah.
said that number.
Yeah.
You said
Yeah.
30,000. And I was like, yeah. So then, you know, then we got like he's our financier, I guess you can call him. And,
Yeah.
but also like such a, you know, uh, there's so many good people who want to do
There.
good things.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
you do have to
Yes.
kind of like find them and collect them. And,
Yes.
And you have to speak it out loud. You have
And
to
you have
say
to
Yeah.
speak it.
what you
That's
want.
so true.
yeah, you
Yes.
do. And there are people. There's so many
There's a
people.
lot of money out there.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
telling everybody right now, there is a lot of money. Do not pay attention to the news, the lack and
mhm.
limitation. I am telling you, this is a benevolent universe. This is a very, very prosperous universe. And the universe wants to gift you. When you're in alignment, I'm not kidding you. It's what I said earlier. You kind of get a message. The sky is not the limit. It's your mind. So when you asked for 30,000, I will offer you this. Asking for that amount is great, a specific amount. You always end that request with or better.
Oh,
Because if
that's
baby
good,
wants to add a
Michael.
couple more zeros, who am I to 300
No.
million? Wait, what?
Uh,
I'll figure out what to do with it.
oh, I can figure
Right?
some shit
Yes,
out.
you
Yeah,
can.
yeah,
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah. Agreed,
I love
agreed.
that. That's such a great story. Thank you for sharing that,
Mm-hmm.
because it's really, really powerful. And for you in particular, Nalini, this is why you're here, is to help people understand their own power,
Mm.
people's capacity. You're here to help raise capacity.
Ooh, wow.
I'm not putting the weight of the world on your shoulders. It's what you do naturally. So good for you. That's awesome.
Wow.
I have a question, and actually this might be for both of you. So, you know, our podcast is about the alchemy of the reveal. So we know in comedy, the reveal is the punchline. In spirituality, the reveal is when the soul's clutter moves and the spirit shines through. So my question is, do you think a good laugh is actually just the sound of someone's spirit finally breaking through their blocks?
Well, do you?
I'm trying to think of all the things I've laughed at and thinking if they're blocks that I just needed to be released. Wow.
Because we
Yeah.
haven't touched on this as much, but Nalini's a clown, like, and not
Well,
a
that's what I wanted to talk
red-nosed
about
honka
too.
honka,
Right.
like a modern clown.
Modern,
Yes.
yeah.
we're
Modern
going to talk
clown.
about that too then, because I do want to hear that.
Yeah, I mean,
But
this question is, wow, what a great. Yeah, in some ways, absolutely. Every laugh is a
yes,
release
yes,
of something.
that's what I think.
Release and
Yeah,
relief.
release,
That's what I
relief.
think.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. All right. Well, we can think about that question because you can tell when the questions come from me, Michael, and when the
Yeah.
questions come through me because they're markedly different. So that came through me. So,
Oh, wow.
but the clown stuff, because I saw a
Yeah.
picture of I'm going to say the troupe, but none of
Yes.
you looked like clowns. All
Yeah.
beautiful. There was
I
no
know.
clown makeup, but
I know.
like I'm like, okay, you're redefining what clowns look like and mean,
Mhm.
and so fill us
Mhm.
in on the clown work.
Yeah, I think, I should actually look up this history where the red-nosed Ronald McDonald clown kind of originated, or the scary clown. I feel like it's a very American horror
Circus.
something,
Yes.
Yeah.
Western horror thing. But the actual art of clowning is a derivative or lineage is from Commedia dell'arte,
Mm.
the art form of Commedia dell'arte. And, I studied with Gaulier in France, and he came from like Lecoq tradition, but then he also deviated from that, and he kind of set the tone for modern clowning. And there's so many of his students who are wonderful proteges here in LA teaching,
Mm.
the Idiot Workshop, and all of those people come from that lineage as well. Dr. Brown. And then, of
he
course,
just passed away.
he
This
just
this
passed
teacher
away, yeah,
recently. Yes.
last week.
Wow.
End of an era.
Yeah.
Yeah. How wonderful you got to study with him.
Oh, that's why it was on my bucket list, because I was like, this guy's going to
Yes.
kick it soon. I need to go.
You got to go, right?
What's something
But-
he taught you, would you say, that you would want to share with other creators
Oh,
or artists?
Gosh, yeah, and he's such an esoteric teacher. He reveled in the student learning from the mystery of performance and learning through the mystery of it, which I found so incredible, that you need patience and time for. And so many comedians today just don't do it. They
Right.
just don't do it, and you can tell.
You can
And
tell.
You can
Yeah.
tell
Yeah,
there's something missing inside them.
Yeah.
They
Drag them.
Yeah.
Drag
Yeah.
them.
Why am I dragging? Why am I doing this?
Well, it's true. I agree with you, Nalini. I think a lot of people try and skip a few steps, or they're in
Yeah.
a rush. And
In a rush.
there's the timing is
And
so
clowning
important.
is about self-discovery. It's a path for self-discovery. It
And to
truly
honor
is.
something Michael said, it's about connecting, very much about connecting with your audience.
Absolutely. Well, how do you learn anything about yourself until you're connecting with someone?
Beautifully said.
Yeah.
So, I love, to me, I find these, if you parallel to dating, people are like, oh, I just need to be single for a while and learn about myself. I was like, well, no, you're not going to do any learning with yourself. You have to be in something to learn about yourself. And
yes. You need the
that's
mirror.
the journey. Yeah.
Yes. It's important to do the self-discovery, of course.
It's important.
But then, it's very easy to do that at home alone.
So
when
easy.
You have passed every
I'm
single test. I
perfect
am.
when I'm
Oh
at
my
home.
God. How could you not love all of this? And then,
perfect.
yeah, hello. We knew that.
But then you get someone else in front of you, and
yeah, man. Oh,
everything
man.
changes.
And everything that you thought you had healed is ripped right open. So
Yeah.
yes, I know
Yeah.
that one. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Have you experienced, I'm not sure if I'm going to say this word correctly, coulrophobia? It's the person who's got a fear of clowns. It's the irrational fear of clowns.
Oh.
Have you experienced, because there's some people who are deathly afraid of clowns and
Yeah.
it's,
I mean, I think, did Stephen King do this? I don't know.
I believe so.
Because
yes.
I definitely was. I mean, it was the first horror film that I watched when I was when I moved to America. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
My
believe it?
Gosh.
My friend,
Welcome.
at the time. Yeah. I was like, not only is it fucking cold.
I guess you were getting a message for the future.
You need to flip the script on these clowns.
Yeah, got to flip the script. But yeah, I have to explain myself when I'm defining, like if I'm asking someone new to come to a clown show, they're like, "Oh God, no, I can't do clown." I'm like, no, this is not that. This is not it. I'm not gonna like turn into like Bill Skarsgård and you know, although that'd be fun.
Yeah, why not?
But yeah. Anyone from the Skarsgård family.
Yeah, truly.
Truly.
Yes.
Yeah, I have experienced that in conversation, and then when they come, they're like, "Oh my God, this is this most wildest show I've seen." So, and it's great. Yeah.
All right. Well, I have one more question that came through me. A lot of the stuff came through me, but this one really did come through me. So, right now the industry is facing your industry, the entertainment industry, the world at large, politics, everything, right? So, is facing a massive global reveal with the fallout from the Epstein files. For decades, the power dynamics in Hollywood forced people into a perpetual audition, not just for roles, but for their own safety. How do you think this exposure changes the architecture of power? Are we finally moving toward a space where permission comes from within rather than from a predatory gatekeeper? And you kind of touched on this before, of just like giving yourself permission to write your own material, put your show out there. You co-founded these companies.
That's true.
So,
yeah. And yeah, the industry has changed in that sense. For me, the way I approach it. And I think that is why it's taken me longer in a way, because I haven't quite followed your traditional paths of
good for you.
making it, quote unquote. Which I don't mind at all, because I'm a happier, more content, and more empowered person.
Yes.
Because of it. And I might not be as quote unquote successful as some of my counterparts, but I'm truly enjoying my ride.
Yeah, as you should.
Yeah. And
it's on your own terms, which is the beauty of it, because nobody can hold that over you.
Exactly.
Nobody's got that power over you, which I love.
Yeah. And that's taken a while. And, the horrors of the Epstein file is truly, I mean, I think it's a collective rage that we're all slowly tapping into right now. And I think we're in the process of tapping into it. And I think we might be kind of in this like kind of weird zone where like, oh, should we all collectively tap into it right now? And I think it's going to happen.
Yes.
I think we're at the start.
Yeah, the start of it. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, because there's no denying it. There's no denying it anymore. And
that's the truth. My take on that question was, for you guys, for all of you performers, that the industry might tighten for a second, just because nobody wants to do the wrong thing or like talk about politically correct or whatever. But that doesn't last long. And really, all you need is one titan in your industry to using the word permission, give people permission to perform, and the floodgates open.
Yeah.
So, and I'm talking like the way it looks to me, I can't prove this, but it's just like months of maybe just like tightening up even more, because it's pretty tight already. But once people are comfortable presenting and just telling the truth, telling their truth, that's the paradigm shift we want. And that's what we're all moving into. And it's why, to validate for you, Nalini, the work that you do, and Bende as well, and anybody listening to us, that's why it's so important for you guys to keep doing what you do. I can offer you something. So I know one of my clients she's writing a play, and she lives in New York. She was visiting family in Florida. And just, I'm paraphrasing, but like the writing just wasn't, with the state of the world, she just didn't feel like writing. And I said, because of the state of the world is why you write. We need you to write that play. I need to come and watch that show.
Yeah.
So it's easy to do all this stuff when everything's going well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been also thinking on this because people seem to think, because this is your personal relationship with art, I think. Like a lot of people think art is as a privilege.
Mhm.
I just disagree. And I just simply disagree.
I
I
agree with
just
you.
disagree.
It's a
And
necessity.
I will argue about this to your face at a bar, and I will, on I will do it.
Because she's
Because
perfected this conversation at home when she was alone. So
yeah, I
she's
was
got
like,
it
I'm
down, all
perfect.
right?
I've got it. I've got it.
And let me tell you.
And I'm British when I'm home.
That's right. The
I
British
heard that.
Navy
I
etiquette.
liked it. I liked
Yeah,
it. I
British
liked it.
Navy
So,
etiquette. And that's where you see this come out. This
Yeah.
sort of subconscious thinking, because it's been, I think, ingrained in us that, oh, you make art, it's a privilege for you to be doing that because you don't have to worry about, I don't know, putting food on the table, things. But that is, I think, a societal
Mhm.
imprint that has been put on us. And anytime people are like, oh man, there's so many horrible things going on around the world, I don't know if I should do this.
Yes.
I'm like, think about the why behind someone saying
You-
that. That is a very deeper systemic problem we have as a society.
Absolutely. And I'm so glad and proud of you that you just said that. Because
Yeah.
I think art is a necessity. Creativity is a
Yeah.
necessity. Absolutely. The
Mhm.
violence, because somebody wasn't able to articulate, or they don't know how to, a lot of people don't know how to articulate themselves that well. But
Mhm.
art is one of those beautiful unifiers that you can paint or write or sing that
Mhm.
helps you express
Mhm.
what you maybe aren't able to say in your everyday
Mhm.
life with your own words.
And even
Yeah.
as an
So,
audience member,
to
experiencing
hear
someone
it.
else
Oh
sharing
my
art
God.
is also
Mhm.
that release, that relief, those blocks being knocked. And
Mhm.
Absolutely.
yes.
And it takes away that
Mhm.
loneliness that so many,
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
pandemic again right now,
Mhm.
you
Oh, yeah.
know?
Mhm.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Mhm.
wow. Well, you're lovely.
Yeah.
We're loving hanging out with you.
Oh, thank you.
So to end this beautiful conversation, we're going to just do a
Yeah.
lightning round of, it's called the Where Are You Now edition. And so it's just
Where am I now?
5 simple, I'm going to give you 2 words,
Okay.
a total of 10. And so with each number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm going to say 2 words. You're going to pick one of where you are right now. So are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And it's
Okay.
like, don't overthink it. So number
Okay.
1, permission or validation,
Permission.
gut or ego.
Gut.
There you go. Heavy or light.
Light.
Good. The room or the signal.
The room.
Yay. Auditioning or aligning.
Aligning.
There you go. You got
Yeah.
1,000 points. Perfect. Yay.
Oh, I wish there was money attached to this.
There will be.
$30 million.
There will be. There will be. So, is there anything that we need to be looking for in your future? Any shows that we can see, or something on Instagram or YouTube? Not the Mother
Yeah,
Nature
I think
episode.
I think like Instagram is sort of my only kind of access that I do to the world.
Good.
I tried TikTok. I had to get
Yeah.
off
I
immediately.
deleted it again recently.
I
Right.
literally, I was like,
I
oh
don't have
God.
And who are you on Instagram?
Nulls Barkley.
Perfect. I love it.
I'm never changing that.
No, you don't have to.
No, never.
That's awesome.
So anything that's coming up, like I have projects in developmental stages right now, various, and then when it's, I'll get I just share it on Instagram. So
Perfect.
if you
And
just
when
follow me there,
when
I
you
share.
do, you let us know so we can share it as well.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
we'd love to promote your work. So, but
Oh my gosh.
I'm looking forward to coming out to New York to watch you hover.
Hey,
I want to see it because I'm coming out. I will, and I absolutely
Yeah.
will. So,
Oh my
and that's the
gosh.
show called Until Death.
Until Death, yeah.
So I'm coming. So you'll let me know when.
Yes.
Absolutely.
yeah.
I will. This is so cool.
You're the
This
cool
is
one.
So cool.
Nalini, thank you so much.
Oh my
Thank you for
God.
being with us.
Thank you. I got to go
What a treat.
have a little chat with my grandparents now.
Yes, you do.
Wow.
Yes, yeah. Keep us posted with that conversation.
I
Because
will.
more to
I
come.
will.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. How'd you like the interview with Nalini?
Oh my God. Isn't she just,
Man alive.
I know.
What a powerhouse.
You got it. I can't wait for you to see her on stage, Michael. She is an absolute lunatic, and I mean that in the most complimentary way possible.
I
She's
love
awesome.
a lunatic.
Me too.
That's a good thing.
I agree.
You know, Benda, a lot of she answered a lot of my questions that I wrote but didn't say out loud.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I loved her sharing of the 30K.
I know.
What a beautiful story.
That's so neat.
It is so neat and so needed to be heard, because that is something that we all have that capacity. We've got that ability to call that into our experience, you know?
Absolutely.
So, and I'll just reiterate. So whenever you're asking for something, it doesn't have to be finite, like 30,000 or better.
Mm-hmm.
Like the universe wants to gift you 50,000 or 100,000 or 1,000,000. Like, I ain't going to say no. Bring it, you know? And if it's 30,000, man alive, I'm very, very grateful.
Absolutely.
So, you know, why don't we take that energy into a little mini meditation?
That sounds good.
And we'll get everybody out of here. So, okay. All right, good. Well, as long as you're not driving, get yourself comfortable and rested, and close your eyes. Take a big, deep breath. And exhale. You know, we love calling on that clown energy. Connecting like Nalini does with her grandmother. So in this moment, calling on family members in spirit, calling on the energies of people in our lives that we truly admire, past, present, future. And just simply being open and receptive to their guidance, to their wisdom, to that beautiful healing energy that they are offering us. In this moment right now, I'm inspired for us to connect with our future self, who's already lived through what we're living through in this moment. Giving ourselves permission to tap into our own answers, our solutions. How did we move through what we're moving through right now? And in the stillness, allowing those answers to be revealed. And while we're in this state, just scanning your body, releasing any tension, any stress, anything that makes you feel like you are out of alignment. Loving yourself, liking yourself, most importantly, being gentle with yourself. Releasing the past so we can be present, creating a beautiful future. Just slowly coming back into your body, connecting mind, body, spirit. We made a connection with our spirit guides, fantastic. Offering gratitude. And so it is. Yay.
Thank you so much, Michael.
Thank you, Benda. This was beautiful.
It was. I hope
Good
you have
stuff.
a great week. Thank you for everything.
Thank you. And thank you, everybody, for listening to us. And we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for sitting with us today. We hope you're leaving with a little more clarity and the permission you've been looking for to create on your own terms. Remember, the clearer your intention, the faster the universe responds. To join our community or to book a private session, visit michaelfrontier.com and follow us on Instagram at michael.frontier and Bente Ingrid. Keep trusting your signal, and we'll see you next time on Reading the Room.